What's going on? So I'm actually in a new room. It might look kind of similar, but it's actually different. The door would be like here, but it's actually on the wall. It's because I moved. I moved out of my parents' house. I now live with my girlfriend. So now I'm going to be making videos in a new room. So in my last video, well, not exactly my last video, a couple videos ago, I showed you guys how to create the most simple JavaScript game ever. It's like really basic, super simple, but it's pretty good to learn the concepts of creating your first game, how to use functions and set intervals and different stuff like that using JavaScript. So it's a really good tutorial for beginners. And with that, I've been getting a lot of people reaching out to me in the comments or on Twitter and Instagram, which is no big deal. I love it. People are looking for help. They're trying to build what I built and their code isn't working for some reason. I am totally here to help. If you have any problem with your code, please send it to me. I am more than interested to try and help. And so I probably helped about 10 people since I've uploaded that video. They sent me their code and I'm pretty sure all 10 of them have just been random misspelled words and stuff like that. But I thought it still would be valuable to create a video showing you guys how to debug your JavaScript games so that if it's not working, you can figure out why. Because it was not even that hard for me to figure out why your games weren't working for you, and I feel like if you had watched this video before you had reached out to me, you should be able to figure it out on your own. So basically in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Chrome dev tools, or any browser really, but I'm going to be showing you how to use Chrome so that you can debug your JavaScript and figure out what's going on. Alright, so this is the game that I created in my last video. You basically just click and it jumps your little character and you're trying not to run into the blue blocks, and if you do, then the game's over. It's like the Chrome dinosaur game when you don't have any internet. Pretty much all the problems that I ran into were just people misspelling different things, but JavaScript and your browser will tell you if you're misspelling something. It'll tell you where the error is. You just have to know where to look for it. So if you right click and go inspect, or you can click the function key and F12, or maybe just F12, I don't know. But it'll bring up your developer tools, and if you're new to web development, you still might have heard of the inspect element tool so that you can inspect different elements on the page and find the different stuff around on the page. But what we're going to be using in this video is the sources panel. So we're going to go to our sources, and here you can see our three sources, our three files that we created in our last video, the index, script, and style. And so our JavaScript is running, and we want to figure out if there's something wrong. We want to debug it, and so basically what we can do here is add a breakpoint. What a breakpoint is, it basically just stops the code from running. It stops it there, it pauses it, and asks you what you want to do next. Do you want to just continue? Do you want to step to the next step? And it'll keep going. It'll basically go every single thing that you execute in your JavaScript, it'll go one by one if you keep clicking the next arrow. So what happens here in our game is the jump function gets called when I click. So right now it's not going to hit the breakpoint because I haven't called the jump function. But as soon as I click, it's going to run that function and then hit the breakpoint and stop. So that's what happens. So now I have the option to just, if I did this, it would be basically like it just stopped and then continue. I'm going to do it again, stop it. And now if I click this button, it'll go to the next step, which it doesn't go into your brackets. So if you want to go, so I'll redo that. So I click, if you wanted to go to the next step inside of your brackets, you would have to click this one, yeah. And then it'll go like step by step by step. If you just click the arrow up here, then it'll just go through like every major thing. It won't actually go into the little if statements and execute everything. Alright, and so now for more of an example so I can explain this a little bit better, I'm going to randomly misspell something. So this is, somebody came to me with a problem and this was the fix. It was just this little L here was a lowercase instead of an uppercase. And so I'll just save that. And now if I refresh our page, there's a lowercase L there. And so now you can see this is the problem he was having. The blocks are hitting each other, but the game's not ending. And so if you're trying to figure out why, you need to go to the sources. Let me get rid of that. So you go into your sources and you'll see right away there's this X here and it says block left is not defined. And so then hopefully I would realize that block left needs to have a capital L. It's telling you right there, this is what is wrong. This is the weird thing that it can't figure out for some reason, and it's because block left hasn't been defined anywhere, because block left with a capital was defined here, but not with a lowercase l. You do have to remember that JavaScript is case sensitive. Most of the problems were either misspelled or case sensitive problems, which are kind of the same thing, but you have to make sure that things that are supposed to be a capital are a capital, and things that are supposed to be lowercase are lowercase, or else it's just not going to work. You can have two variables that are spelled the exact same way, except for one's a capital and one's not, and that there's two separate variables. They're not the same thing. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to do a little intro into the dev tools so that you guys can learn to debug the code on your own. I'm still here to help anyone if they're having trouble. I am more than happy for you to reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram. The links are in the description. I'd be more than happy to help you guys with any problems that you had, anything web development. Even if I haven't made a video about it, you just have something you're working on and you need some help, I'd be more than happy to take a crack at it. Maybe I can't help you. If it's about one of my videos though, I could probably help you. So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see some more videos like this in the future, then please leave a comment down below telling me what you want to see, because I'm not totally sure what kind of videos to make here. So let me know what you want to see. Let me know if there's any other games that you think I could create. A little update, my website seanbeaton.com is going to be getting a major update soon, where you will be able to play a bunch of these games that I've created in my past videos on my website. You'll be able to make an account and keep track of your high score and stuff, so it'll be really cool. So be ready for that. But yeah, that's it for this video. That's pretty much everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. I didn't say this, so leave a like. You can do that. Alright, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.